Biden booed during State of the Union for claiming GOP wants to cut Social Security and Medicare. Biden faced swift backlash from Republicans over the false claim they want to cut entitlements. Maybe they shouldn't cut entitlements, but let's get into the details, shall we? President Biden was scolded by a wide swath of Republican lawmakers for obviously claiming they want to cut Social Security and Medicare. During his second State of the Union address Tuesday night, Biden faced strong resistance from the GOP, who he accused of wanting to take the economy hostage. Some of my Republican friends want to take the economy hostage, which I get unless I agree with their economic plans, Biden said. All of you know should know what those plans are. All of you should know. What is he saying? I'm just confused. I'm getting lost in these words. What's happening? Biden, quit stumbling, bro. Instead of making the wealthy pay their fair share, some Republicans want Medicare and Social Security sunset, Biden said before clarifying. I'm not saying it's a majority. That was met with resounding boos, with lawmakers waving their hands and shaking their heads. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, representative for Georgia, was seen shouting "liar" at the president. Yeah, I thought that was her when I was watching. That was great. Go Marjorie, dude. She can, yeah, that's amazing. Let's continue. Well, I'm glad. I'll tell you, I enjoy conversation, Biden joked. One time he's actually witty and coherent during this speech. I watched this. It was so boring. It means if Congress doesn't keep the programs the way they are, they'd go away, other Republicans say. I'm not saying it's a majority of you, but it's being proposed by an individual. I'm politely not naming them, but it is being proposed by somebody, Biden says. One person in all of Congress? What? It's like 400 in the right, 400 in the House and 100 in the Senate. What? Come on, it's one person. That's what it is. Biden was likely referring to an agenda introduced last year by Senator Rick Scott, from Florida, who suggested all federal legislation sunsets in 5 years. If a law is worth keeping, Congress can pass it again. I like his style, to be honest. I mean, look at how much money we don't have. You know, we're about to hit the debt ceiling again. Anyway, Scott's proposal, which was widely rejected even by Republicans, was made in his failed bid to challenge Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican from Kentucky. Even the liberal Washington Post declared the Democrats' claim that Republicans want to end Social Security and Medicare is false. He said it in his State of the Union. Very interesting. Before that, the first boos at the State of the Union came as Biden mentioned the amount of debt added by the Trump administration. Nearly 25% of the entire national debt that took over 200 years to accumulate was added by just one administration alone. The last one, Biden said, as Republicans grumbled. They're the facts. Check it out. Which, to be fair, honestly, Trump added a lot of debt during the COVID. So I think that's what he's referring to. I don't know why they didn't include any stats in this article. I would have loved to, be able to share them and tell you about them, but they don't have them. I wonder why. I don't think Trump did. I don't know. Maybe they're right, but I don't know. I remember during COVID, they added a lot. And after even Trump left, they kept adding a lot of debt. The Fed went insane with how much money they printed. And, eventually we're going to have to end the entitlements. Let's be honest. Like Biden was saying during the State of the Union, all these people, they paid into them from their first paycheck. It's a Ponzi scheme. It doesn't matter. If you pay into a stock from your first paycheck and it goes belly up in 60 years and you lose all your fortune, it's very unfortunate. It's not good. I'm not saying, it's really terrible, but it's just like you made that investment. It's hopefully you can get insurance or something maybe to safeguard from that, but that's just what it is. It has to end eventually. The government's just spilling money everywhere where we can't. The amount of money that we owe on this is just insane. It's insane. The liabilities, it's not sustainable. And with the interest on the debt, it's extremely not sustainable. So it's going to have to end eventually. I get why they don't want to do it now, because they really want the leadership back. The Republicans do. They don't want to do it right now. That would not be strategic. But overall, principally, this stuff has to end. And it is what it is. But how you can make up for that is cutting taxes. Cut the amount of a normal person is taxed. They can easily save for retirement. They don't need Social Security. That's the game they play. That's the game they play, isn't it? They say, hey, you need us, you need to invest in us, and you get a tax write-off if you invest in this stuff. Or we put it into a tax. It's a tax for you, but it's like the income tax, and you pay it on every paycheck, and eventually you get some of it back. It's a Ponzi scheme. You can invest that money way better on your own. So we should cut taxes, let people save for retirement, and cut all these entitlements. And then it's just broken. You get what I'm saying? So they take taxes from you and then spend it on entitlements to tax you. Why don't they just not tax you and not have entitlements? You can handle that on your own. It's amazing. It's crazy. That's what government does, though, I guess, right? But let me know your opinion. Do you disagree? Do you not agree? I love a discussion. Joe Biden said he does in the State of the Union, but does he actually? I actually do. Love to hear all your opinions, no matter what they are, in the comments below. Also, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and share this video to help spread the news. Definitely appreciate you watching to the end, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.